One forgotten box held the secret to saving humanity, and nobody remembered why it existed. A young girl was staring at portraits of old city mayors hanging on a wall. At first, nothing seemed strange, but then she noticed something that instantly caught her attention. Every single mayor in those paintings was holding the exact same suitcase. Her heart skipped a beat, because she had seen that same suitcase before. There was one sitting in her own house. She ran home as fast as she could. The moment she walked inside, she saw her little sister playing with it like a toy. Panic hit her instantly. She grabbed her sister and pulled her away. Then she rushed to her grandmother and asked where the suitcase came from, but her grandmother could barely remember. She only recalled one thing. That suitcase was extremely important, and if it was ever lost, something terrible could happen. The girl immediately opened it. Inside was a damaged instruction manual and a strange, transparent key. Most of the pages were torn apart, making it almost impossible to understand. Then she noticed a single word: sewers. She remembered that one of her friends worked in underground maintenance. Together, they started putting the pieces together, and what they discovered changed everything. 200 years earlier, a nuclear war had nearly destroyed the world. To save humanity, scientists built a massive underground city. They stored enough food and supplies for people to survive for 2 centuries. But they also created something else. A special box made from nearly unbreakable material. Inside it, they placed humanity's true history and a key. The box was designed to open automatically after 200 years. Its message was simple. If Earth became livable again, the survivors could return to the surface and rebuild humanity. But then, disaster struck. One mayor accidentally lost the box. Over time, people forgot its purpose. Generation after generation passed, and eventually everyone forgot that humans had ever lived above the ground. But the real danger was only beginning. After 200 years, the underground city was falling apart. Resources were running out, and the entire place was close to collapse. Luckily, the girl and her friend had discovered the truth. Following the clues, they reached a hidden room, but the underground world had changed. Strange creatures had evolved in the darkness. Giant mutated rats now roamed the tunnels. The two barely escaped through narrow pipes and hidden passages. Then they finally reached the locked room. The transparent key fit perfectly. Inside was the control center for the entire underground city. Even after 200 years, the systems were somehow still working. Following the instructions, they shut down the massive machines blocking their path and traveled deeper through underground rivers. Eventually, they reached a staircase. Slowly, they climbed upward. For the first time in their lives, they stepped outside, but everything was dark. Their faces dropped. They thought Earth was still dead because they had spent their entire lives underground. They didn't even know that the world had day and night, so they waited. Then the next morning happened. Golden sunlight slowly rose over the horizon. Darkness faded away. Blue skies appeared above them. Green land stretched as far as they could see. Earth had survived. They immediately wrote down the truth and sent the message back to the underground city. Because that day, humanity didn't just find the surface again. Humanity got a second chance.